So this is our kickstand hinge, really great drill to get some length through the glute for people that don't have a lot of internal rotation. We're going to start in our kickstand position. You might have heard this called a B stance as well, or a split stance, or staggered stance rather. What it is one foot's going to be in front, and you're going to come up on the toes of your other foot. I'll show this from side on as well, so you can have an idea of how far back my feet are in the second vision. Toes are in line with the heel on this front leg, slight bend in this knee. Now, a good check to make sure all your weight's on the front leg for this is, can I lift this foot off and still have all the weight there? If you can, you're doing it right. Whereas if you lift this foot off and start to wobble, you're probably not putting all your weight on this front leg, which is what we want for this drill. So toes are in line with their heel on our foot that's down, slight knee bend. Now from here, what I'm gonna do is think about just moving my butt backwards towards the wall behind me. This knee stays forward the whole time, so I'm not shifting backwards. This knee is forward, stays bent, it won't move after we bend it at the start. It's a really subtle movement. Again, as I'm going down my RDL nice and slow, because I want to make sure I'm moving through my hips, I can do that check to make sure my weight's on this front leg. And then as I get to about here, I start to feel a really big glute stretch. It's like a crazy one. Common issues you'll see with this, people's knees move too much, so their knee goes backwards, they start to get hamstring. Your knee needs to stay forward for us to get glute, which is what we want in this exercise. As I said, this toe can come off and I stay balanced, my weight's on this leg. And I want you to think about having your spine really long, almost like you're pulling your head that way and your butt that way, and you're getting that big stretch. Now from side on, it's gonna look like this. Remember, our knee bends a little bit at the start. We're nice and balanced on this leg. This is just for balance so we don't fall over. That toe's in line with our heel. Our knee bends a little bit at the start, and we're almost moving through our butt bones, back towards the wall behind us. Knee stays forward. I'm pulling my head this way and my butt that way. I'm getting a really big glute stretch. Now usually I'll prescribe this for time, and once you find that glute stretch at the bottom, I want you to spend some time there getting that stretch. Don't worry about going in, out of the rep, just spend some time on that stretch, and the leg you want to be feeling the glute stretch is the leg that's in front.